the name I don't really have right now for like the scenario that I'm looking at for like on that to like still change from this like current heat situation and eventually getting like ensuring to like get like the so improve defense which like in the scenario eventually like in the scenario that and but like in exchange for that I'm looking for that please from letter so the police by procedure right now for that matter without much great delay at all like I'm talking to think for even in that current age to start with that slowly display that sign that will be as well with about expected in which now and so like at that point I'm really going mad at being absolutely pleased and excited about that and like mad at seeing that the future that kid being that the future replacement of that home network like mad at deciding to that somehow manage to that hold on until some grows up into this that team for like at that point for like mad and even right now, it's actually planning on like at that point to that bit right now that I have teenage son eventually replace that song that so that at least my consider interesting right now is that Elena might be made switch on might be that between the heater and the trend that job of that Elena's husband might have happened in that first environment. It might have maybe been a similar scenario like for example like crash kind of like a similar kind of scenario but it might have happened like kind of different hardware like maybe might have had like the chance to like save Elena suspension some sort of that range of situation that Elena's husband might have been abandoned and that might have also might have even at that point it might have been made as well as that might have been sent for like the rescue mission but like at that point a similar scenario to that reasons why that might have happened and at that point then commander might have taken the decision stern decision to that save the helpless people act among those helpless people that in an substance that might have been potentially might have been that way that might have feel like commander might have been close to that which were getting and some respects that might have been what might have happened in that way that the loss of Arena so that might have happened that managed the reputation and Arena might have somehow found out about that this betrayal eventually might have been what might have happened that during this exact time that you may have never might have been in a relationship and that it might have been this influence that might have caused that what might have been seen there that might have opened up the platform that and it might have been due to that this incident by the re-elected the three point there is number right so that the play the massive for land friendly by escaping that still sticking to the buds and taking to that Asian girl system and with the being the for us that is not that and so definitely only thing why I don't think that it comes out different things for to be not black but black instead of breakfast to be a brand that don't things to be quite expensive it's not from the like the reflection that a bunch of things. And I don't give a thing that the tip within case might have been such that homeland of might have been and they got more confident and they might have so it meant that basically just two troops would be more than enough to that catch up and bring down friendly and that's a still might be around the line of that in and out confident manner like I'm talking for homeland of might have but they only sent black not as well as that a don't going to do like the sub for like so it might have been a chance to reflect the opportunities that later that remember so that the remember trying to like now will not be option and fine friendly but instead that a try ended up fighting friendly is like just not exactly the right so that we're going to be the real thing that's the moment that a try would be capturing friendly that at that point felt like it was straight away that trying to let them okay friendly and basically find out that who are in or are met by the team members of that friendly as well as that how much about like the compound being deserve that friendly and that that they are trying to that interrogating through the end that trying to get this information out electronics like it's not that at all. So like during that interrogation process you're taking a lot of interactions with that when you definitely would be lab those absolute best to lab clean the all that information from reviewing it to the data range like it's not that at all. So like so that and that's when I'm different maybe a final that's not feeling or confident that like so that's the Asian girl that is might certainly be able to then find then the remaining team members of that 20 to get up the range of like in an all confident manner like a number of the bring at that point deciding to that bring down produce that is not in that number in that way as like a train will be able to bring down spreadsheet That's also different most likely the Asian girl like most likely striking from behind and that's bringing down Adrian. While Adrian will be least expecting it that Adrian will be in an offensive manner, which will be saying that like the Asian girl is like to jab to like do something to even attempt something again like Adrian to be organized like in an offensive manner like Adrian might be and that confidence of Adrian back and like the Asian girl of Adrian is like didn't think scenario that I'm going to that one of them are looking very that soon after like no that a train number different for like 20 quickly along with like data girl that are running now from that project like that number so like I'm going to bring what's happening in that the certain kind of like an idea like in the place like scenario that number different so soon after like 20 as well as like the Asian girl would be running out and escaping when I'm going to finally that black girl would be leading us to that location and black now short would be finding that case rate in being in that front down state with that not better that will like bring that black not of that late taking away and hiding away different body it's like before like the public finding out you straight away I'm different I don't have that point itself I'm different to that divert like the attention of that public from that situation of that different as well as conscious and I'm different for like Madden straight away while announcing their resignation that straight away also that announcing that two new entries to national service as lateral replacement of four lab A train as well as Glenn Grant who is one of them in the microphone that might be counter that lead the economics that are the and I'm looking neither actually even Martin being able to that cover up that the damages done by that Starlight currency. It's like so that's fortunate. It's like it's not that say that never bring that man in the door. We need that or that fire and start with that percent. So the lead was the rain, but then sitting on with that with like the issue that they have solved that I'm bring that man having not three but like sort of four sudden so replacement in that look seven also including like the date as well. Yes, so that but these are the figure and percent right now for that back and its plan might be to that most likely to create that is the ultimate hero through outside an ultimate hero that even master path of land is the power of that homeland. Also the need my the system right now that maybe that the true extent of that man plant and goal might be to that eventually have a like seven of percent those exact seven offerings of man to be that the future of the seven to like manage goals, especially my variation right now. Just the league my variation right now. So that one maybe might have to work without some other like might be like that the different state that makes like the variation. So that never maybe it's next along the control like it might have been during one of next missions of that the Ben 7 like it might have been one of like the Ben 7 that might have insensitivity during the conversation might have caused an acceptable loss of platform and the might have been attacked with the board might have happened in like the long distance loss about which platform that might be champion whoever definitely my procedure English. So that the belief by procedure right now that Adrian might have only shown that the video debate of that training to platinum and that have Adrian might have not even shown that have previous space to online might be that the actual difficulties that we need to have. So that is why home that are knowing about all this last home that until might not know might have not seen like the base of that friend might be like that sort of the game that we were playing which is definitely much current right now for like black job to defeat like the Asian girl like that I'm not saying black job will be able to bring down I'm so different at that will not second I'm different that when it comes to purpose and I'm so different for like 20 most likely find out might have figured out like to done about study or like maybe through series and that kind of thing that series might have maybe managed to like hack into that one systems and might have just barely managed to like connect that connected to like the regions of that for mobile for like as well as like different might be like that with the technical situation even today but like series might have exactly relate that important information to currently by now it might be that it is of legal term, but that 20 at person might be aware of black knowledge business might be that it is the legal evidence. So like I'm so trying to talk with the scenario to be that black knowledge about to bring down that situation. The and like at that point I'm so different from next 20 was likely that taking advantage of that black knowledge weakness to that black knowledge and like the lot of like happening like the scenario that I'm doing like so that's the new person program but right now that like the Asian girl might notice the stuff like due to like Asian girl super like you might be having some differences little bit of might be like that to just the case that made my consider and so that is the case might be when like the Asian girl might have came to acting stuff that like it's like like the Asian girl might have came down to the conclusion that like team is not strong enough to actually take that back along the lines like they might have came down to the conclusion and at that point after the point might have been not likely described it that like the Asian girl might have been to present as if that loss have happened while and that way to have like deal up and that way like I'm going to different like vision your thing might help things to survive and critically dramatically understanding for like from that point on like for like creation work to be the permanent team member for like to this game is like fitting with in the bad again like obviously so that's the kind of the representation that they want to like me more and about today or like I'm going to like for like to be getting fired when it's not instead of again after that I'm going to think still taking a while until that eventually Starlight ends up joining, finding out about that QD and QE and also pro board and basically yeah, before like Starlight even eventually ending up joining the new team, which I'm so the things that eventually happen, but only that those not happen anytime soon is not acceptable. In medium, the trying for to be only to like to happen only towards like the end of like season 2 of the boy when I'm noticing for like that I finally ending up joining the team my book career with me. Until that point I'm looking for like Starlight this struggled a lot in stuff I realized Liam Rogan that showed up making Starlight life extremely hard. There's like this now that I'm looking for to the Starlight position. And then Liam looking that Starlight that way going on from upward and basically Starlight actually struggling to that fight a job due to like Starlight speech like I'm focusing that like heading up having to extract a lot to like my job is next to that. It does not that and until eventually I'm not different one person eventually actively like and even at that job like I'm not different to not be staying well at all. Like it's not that in that case one of the things while really and take and with actually we on the next move, even the next move it actually love to left and down another one of like the seven like at that point or like a part of like the some other one of like definition involved range like the secrets of idea or like the features of like about like and protecting both one of the definitions like I'm saying like start like getting caught up in that the middle of it spicer point to put like with now it's that about it's like so that the like we sort of that man of someone would be kind of maybe start like this finding out about like really ending and the connection with perspective and the thing of perspective is not that and at that point I'm not like not like they not revealing about actually